Starting a little late today. Apologize for that. We run into some technical difficulties with Bluetooth in-ear monitors and Bluetooth. I tell you what, 2.4 megahertz is crowded here at the Radio House. But we have figured it out, and we are getting ready to rock. Of course, we've got to thank Petra Restaurant and Lounge in LaPlace. They are our banner sponsor, as always. Thank you also to Big Chiefs in Gramercy, Louisiana. It is time to get your AC serviced. Call Big Chiefs in Gramercy. Tell them newrockradio.us sent you. And also thank you to Fatty's Restaurant on Museum Street in Garyville. We love us some Fatty's. So I'll turn it over to Red. Did you have anything you wanted to chat about? Maybe last night's gig or tonight's?
Oh, gosh. So we played a gig last night over at Fat Cat Saloon. Am I right?
Fat Cat Saloon, Derek.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
Landon, Mona, the gang loved it.
And then, let's see, where are we playing tonight? Cleary Tavern over in Metairie. I'm not from Louisiana, so that's kind of hard
on Cleary. Yeah, on Cleary and Metairie. We'll be at Cleary Tavern. For Sour Candy starts at 9 p.m. Also in Metairie tonight, we've got at the Marsh Room, Silenmara is going to be jamming. We will talk some more about that as well. So we spent a lot of time letting you folks wait for this to happen. So with that, unless you have something else you'd like to add, I say we spin the camera and bring these guys into the view.
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly what we're going to do. So fresh in from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, we are going to spin the infamous Studio A 360-degree RoboCam, and into the pane we are going to bring Silenmara from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Thank you to all of our viewers and listeners out there. Thank you especially to all of the listeners at newrockradio.us, where we are streaming audio live right now, and we play the best new rock, classic rock, and local music scene all day, every day. Ladies and gentlemen, Silenmara.
Break all the sun from
should continue to pray to the giant spaghetti monster in the sky.
She's tired, you know.
No, I already messed it up. I was doing twice straight, and then the third time. That shit up.
Yeah, no, I know.
Fuck that shit up.
All right, we're back. I think that power cable came undone for a second on this, the most important.
Is that my part?
No.
Well, we do
It's
move
something.
this thing
Yeah,
around.
it's something right here. Move over.
There
right?
you go. Fucking shit up right there.
That one right there. Between my legs. That's why I keep it in there. I don't know.
I didn't roll over that. Okay, so are we gonna have to start a whole new link?
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Hi.
what's up? We lost connection there for a second, guys,
And
but
we're
we are back and better than ever with Silenmara.
Yep. There's a lot of technology taking place in this building, guys. And what can I say? There's a lot of things going on. These guys have some cool gear. We got some cool gear. They're just not happy together for the moment. But we think we've got that all straightened out. I don't know if you missed any or all of that, but that was Locust, a great tune by this great band out of Fort Lauderdale. We ready to jam again, guys. Y'all ready to give us something different?
Oh, yeah. We're ready to give you something else right now.
We're going to come back for some interview stuff after we get a little more tunage behind us, but this is Silenmara. They are here in town. They're going to be playing tonight in Metairie at Marshroom, best hamburgers in all of Jefferson Parish, Louisiana. What time do you guys start tonight, by the way?
We will probably be on around 10:30 tonight.
Around 10:30. But doors, I think, are at 7, and the show starts at 8 or about 8:30 or something like that with some other groups. Anyhow, if you get there early, that's just more time to eat the best burgers in town. So the Marshroom, Silenmara is there tonight. They were at Twist of Lime last night. You missed them then. You want to catch them tonight, that's for sure. So we're going to get right back to it. These are the guys. Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Silenmara coming at you live and direct from the Radio House, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed,
Hell
ladies
yeah.
and gentlemen. Silenmara from near Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, here at the Radio House in New Orleans, Louisiana. I am here with Red from Sour Candy Band, and we are here having a great time. What do you think about these guys, Red?
Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. I absolutely love you guys. I love heavier music, and you guys definitely deliver it. You've got the 2 H. Actually, Marcus, do you have more than 8? No, it's 8. Okay, it looks different with the lighting, you know. But we got 2 8 strings, and I mean, you know, just killing it, guys. Ugh.
I love it. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I tell you, we're gonna stop here for a quick break and talk to Reggie. What was the name of that last song, by the way? I lost myself on the list here.
That last song was called By Methods, which is a title track to our second album.
By Method, the title track from the second album. We'll get more on albums here in just a little bit, I guess. Let's meet Reggie. By the way, this is Reggie on the lead vocals. Reggie, how long have you been with the band?
Good 15 years. Collectively, in my head.
Collectively for 15 years.
Physically, I've been there. Mentally, I've probably like about 10. You know.
Well, that's basically the start, though, right? You were there from the beginning. There was never a vocalist in Silenmara before you were there. Or
No, there wasn't. I've been the only vocalist from the inception of this band.
Excellent. Okay, so really the whole time it was started by a couple of the other guys. You were the third guy to show
These
up on
two
the
guys
scene.
behind me, Adrian and fucking Jason.
You guys rock too, right? I mean, they're tight like they've been
yeah.
together for 15 years. You were recommended by my good friend Ernesto over there with Modern Mimes. He said, "Man, you got to check these guys out. They're coming through town," and we jumped all over it.
Good guy.
You guys are exceptional. I love
Great
it.
band.
By the way, Ernesto was in the comments, and he was like, "Hey, what's up, guys? You guys sound
Ernesto.
awesome." And
Love me
we
some
kind of
Modern
lost
Mimes.
connection, so I lost some of those comments. And then Kevin is also in there, Kevin Gallagher, and he said,
Yes, indeed, more mimes.
You guys sound awesome. Cheyenne said, you guys sound effing awesome. Can't say some of those words, but yeah, you guys sound great.
Thank you for your participation out there. Please invite your friends and your family and your enemies along to check this thing out. Of course, if you miss any part of it, you can go back and check it out, but there's nothing like being a part of it live. And so I guess I was going to ask you one more question there, Reggie. What is it that you do during the day? I mean, is this like your full-time deal, or you got some other stuff that you do?
At the time right now, I'm in the production world, just doing a lot of stage managing and production management, just being in this industry, working with artists. So this is my world I've already been in.
Right in the mix of it. If you're not playing music, you're doing music some kind of way. That's very cool.
That's correct.
That is very cool indeed. Red, did you have anything?
Actually, yeah. So I heard your car got stolen.
Yep.
You feel like talking about that? Give us the tea. Tell us the story.
Not too much. I kind of want to keep that anger in me for the performance for you all today. Give you a little bit of thing. But yeah, it happened this morning. Car got stolen. Got a weird text, and I'm in the process of that. But mentally, I'm here, so
Well, good.
sucks.
Yeah.
But you know,
I like that positive mindset.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people get like a negative mindset from this kind of music. It gives me nothing but positivity because you're able to let out that inner rage.
yeah, it's a good thing for us to channel things through music. So
Absolutely.
Nicely
this platform's
done.
for us.
Yes. Nicely done. Yep, so poor Reggie got his car stolen this morning. I hopefully he's in good hands down there in the Orange State. Is it the Orange State? Sunshine State. Down there in the Sunshine State. So good luck with that. That's just horrible to hear, but I hope all the comforts we're providing here at the Radio House are helping you forget about that, at least for the moment.
Absolutely.
And we certainly enjoy having you here. We were also going to meet Boris in this break. Boris is standing to Reggie's right, your left as you're facing him. He plays the bass guitar. And I was going to ask Boris, how long you been with the gang?
September this year is going to be 10 years.
10 years with, okay. And he's got this awesome 5-string guitar that he's playing here. We're going to talk guitars with these guys in a little bit. It just says what else here. I guess I didn't finish writing what the question is going to be. I forget what my next question was for you, Boris, but I do love that guitar that you're playing. I love the energy that you're showing there, you know, jumping around. Oh, that's right. That was the question. What else is it that you do for the band? We were going to talk about what you do with the social media and stuff.
So I'm also the photographer, choreographer, dancer. I do a little bit of everything for the
Nice
band. You know,
moves. Yes, indeed.
the image, trying to get us together. A lot of the social media stuff, the photography and all that. For me, trying to put some ideas together and making sure that people know who we are and, just putting ourselves out there through music.
Well, feel free to use any representations or images that we collect while you guys are here. We are on your side for sure.
Awesome. Thank you kindly.
These guys are here on their Going North to Go South tour. They're going through the South. Of course, everything is north if you're from Fort Lauderdale,
Yep.
Florida, down there near Miami.
Gotta drive north to get to the south from there, you know?
That's right. So that's more than just a clever name. Red, did you have any questions for Boris?
Yeah, actually. So I heard you just had a baby,
Yep.
and congratulations is in order.
Happy
Thank
Father's Day.
Hey, Red.
Yeah, this
Yes.
will be.
Give me one.
Give you one what, sound man?
Yeah, my mic keeps cutting out. Give me 1 second.
Did we? Tonight at the Marsh Room, which is located, I think, on Lime Street in Metairie. It's in that area. It's over there by the Cadillac dealer. In fact, their service yard essentially opens up to the front door over there at the Marsh Room. So if you can find Cadillac and Metairie, you can find Silenmara playing tonight. They will be on the stage somewhere in the neighborhood of 10:30 p.m. tonight. But if you get there earlier than that, you can enjoy those great hamburgers. Who is it? Rob and Jay Roop over there. They do a good job over there, and that's a cool place.
All right, we're good. We're good.
If you guys have never been there before, y'all will like the Marsh Room. That's some cool folks over there. So y'all have a good show there tonight. If you're anywhere near Metairie, Louisiana, I encourage you to get out there over by the Cadillac dealer in Metairie and check these guys out. Silenmara playing tonight at the Marsh Room. And Red had a question. She's talking to Boris, who's standing in front of us with the microphone in hand and the bass guitar on his shoulder.
Yes. Actually, my question was, did you just have a baby? I think I heard, yeah?
Yep. This will be my first Father's Day, and I currently have a 15-week-old at home waiting for me.
Boy, girl.
It's a boy. His name is Luca.
Oh, I love
That's
it
great.
already.
Luca, welcome to the world, Luca. Happy Father's Day to you, Boris.
Thank you.
That's great. That's really cool. Did you have anything else, Red?
I think that was about it.
That's all she was going to bring up. I love what you're doing up there, Boris. You sound great. I like that 5-string. We'll talk more about that later.
Awesome.
Cool moves, by the way, the choreography thing. That's your tag. I love it.
Get it.
So with that, we're going to let you get right back into it. Here's some live music by Silenmara from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, coming to you live and direct at the Radio House in New Orleans.
This is for that guy who stole my car.
And this one's for the bastard
Yeah.
that stole Reggie's car.
Bastard.
That was awesome, guys. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. There we go. I had that stuck on. Yes, indeed, guys. That was a great tune. This is Silenmara, a great group from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We're going to let them get into another one. If y'all are ready, we are, guys. It is rocking in here. I mean, my face is all melted off. Can you see my face over here, Red?
No, because it's melted off.
It's melted right there. Yes, indeed. Silenmara from Florida here at the Radio House.
It almost felt wrong that there wasn't a mosh pit in this room. Like
There should be a mosh pit in this room. We're going to have one installed. I'll have to get with my people on that. Guys, y'all kick ass. That is just crazy good. Do we have any more comments, Red, before we let them get to another one?
We got people throwing up the rock and roll signs. We got somebody said, I think it is Krista. She said, "Go to the show, buy merch, eat a burger for me." Cheyenne Grooms. She said, "I'm sorry." She was sorry about your car, man.
Sorry
She was
about
like,
your car,
"I'm hoping
Reggie.
for the best for you.
Thank you,
Hope
thank you.
everything goes well."
You were probably due for a new one anyhow, right?
It's a fucking new car, dude.
Yeah.
It's a brand new car. Like I had like 3 months, man.
Oh, dude.
Oh wow, that really sucks. It sucks already, but that really sucks. Where's
Yeah,
all
but
the
you're
numbers?
channeling it all into this
Yeah,
music,
yeah,
and I
yeah.
can definitely feel that coming from the performance. And I mean, you guys are just like really putting it out there. You guys have such great chemistry together too. I
Yeah,
mean,
really good. You guys
Oh
are
my
tight as hell.
gosh.
I love it. All right, well, we were going to talk to Marcus over here. Let me go to Marcus, who's playing that awesome 8-string guitar over there. Before we get to the guitar, though, how long have you been with the band, Marcus?
I've been with the band for about maybe 6 years-ish. Truth be told, it's a little bit of a blur at this point because so much has happened. It's been a lot of really positive career moves, both musically and in life in general. But yeah, it's about 6
Nice.
years.
Nice. Well, you sound great. You look like you found a nice home here. I mean, you guys click really good, and you're the
Oh,
new
yeah.
guy. You know, 6 years into the group, and he's the new guy. How cool is that?
Yeah, still the new guy.
So tell us, while you got that microphone in your hand, what's the deal with this guitar? Where'd you get this thing?
Silenmara is actually we're artists endorsed by Kiesel Guitars, and so what I've got here is what they call a Vader 8-string multi-scale guitar. It's headless, it's very compact, but in all other ways, it's the same size as any other guitar that you'd use, and so you don't have to worry about whacking into people unintentionally, and it stays pretty stable, and it looks really pretty.
It's a cool looking guitar, and I'm noticing the frets aren't straight up and down either. Is that an option that you chose, or is that?
Indeed, it is. The benefit is similar to why a grand piano gets deeper the lower you go on the keys. The string gets more room to freely vibrate, and as a result, the tone's just better, to put it simply.
Well, they didn't hear that off. They didn't hear that off mic. Reggie made a comment.
You
It
want
was
mind
pretty
repeating
funny.
that for us, Reggie?
What?
Yeah.
They might have heard that now that I heard it again. So anyhow, what was the name again? Is it Kiesel?
Yeah, Kiesel guitars. They used to be called Carvin back in the
There it
80s,
is.
90s, and such. Yeah. Exactly.
Kiesel Guitars. Well, I tell you, it's an awesome looking rig. You know, my friend Johnny Utah with them guys. Remember, they were here not long ago. He's got one that's set up, a bass guitar that's set up with the frets like this.
Yeah.
He plays it with a pick. Oh man, he goes at it. It's very cool.
Yeah.
I bet you he'd like that one. Of course, they have a guitar sponsor too. I forget the name of it, and I'm certainly not going to announce it over Kiesel, but that's cool, guys. That's very cool. It was nice to meet you, Marcus. I think the Red had a question or two for you before we take it from Marcus.
Before I do that, real quick, do you mind like coming up to the camera and kind of like showing off
Absolutely.
that guitar a little bit?
Uh,
I mean,
I'm a little.
woo.
Yeah. Thank you for the light there. I have a cable that's a little short.
I see
Oh,
that.
you got. Oh, thank you.
I see that Kiesel right there.
It's
Man,
a little,
that is
it's a little sweaty.
beautiful.
That is a
But-
sweet looking rig.
Oh man,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is that that's not a one piece?
ever
not
played-
It's
exactly.
actually not. It looks like one. Okay.
So it's a 5-piece neck that has body wings glued onto it.
That
so
is one
the
sweet
center of
guitar.
the center of the guitar is the neck here, and then again, like I said, the body wings are sort of glued onto the sides.
And they
That is
call
so
that a
cool.
Vader, as in Darth Vader, available
Yep.
by Kiesel, who
Yeah.
sponsors
Mhm.
Silenmara.
Yep.
And you guys are killing it on those Kiesel guitars. I don't know if just anybody could walk up to a Kiesel guitar and do what you guys are
Yeah.
doing.
Well,
But,
they make it real easy. They make it real easy, man.
They make it real easy. I'm sure the
Anybody
Kiesel
can do
folks
it,
are glad to hear
anybody
you
can
say
do
that. Well, there we go. There we go. We're gonna get to Jason in a little while, but he said if he could do it, anybody can, and I bet you he's right about
You ever
that.
play that thing behind your head so you get a good view of that back?
I'm sorry.
You ever play that thing behind your head so you get a good view of the back of it? I mean, it's gorgeous.
I don't usually, just out of fear of dropping it, because I really like this guitar.
Okay, yeah, I understand that. Oh
Right,
yeah.
Right.
Um,
Don't go playing it with your teeth. You don't want bite marks
Yeah,
on your
no.
pretty guitar.
Not so much.
I was like, don't want drool all over it either.
Yeah, definitely not. Sweat's bad enough as it is.
So, speaking of sweat, are you originally from Florida, from Miami?
I'm about as Florida as it gets, but I was born in Canada and moved here when I was a baby. So
Crazy.
All
Yeah.
right. There's
That is
Terrence,
very
there's Philip, and there's
interesting.
Marcus. And then now, though, he lives in Florida, and he's a Florida guy. So thanks for coming up from Florida, by the way. You guys are fantastic. It's been a pleasure to meet you and to hang out with these guys while we work through some things here in the studio. You're a class guy, Marcus. I'm glad to know you. I'm glad you made the trip out here. Thank you for being
100%.
here.
Thank you for having us again.
It's our pleasure indeed. And so, Red, why don't you, let's see if we can get Adrian in the camera back there. On the drums in the back, we've got Adrian.
Yeah.
And
What's your story, man? How'd you wind up with the band? Where you from?
yeah, we got Adrian on the drums. He's been killing it here. We don't have to tell you. If you've been paying any attention at all, you've seen what he can do.
Yeah.
Get right in that mic, Adrian.
Hello.
There you go. Yeah, get right up in it. Perfect.
I've been in the band, co-founder with Jason. We started back in 2008, and it's been a blur ever since. We've written 3 albums, a lot of singles.
3 albums, something like 50 songs. Yeah, almost
Yeah.
50 songs. These
Wow.
guys have been together a good little while, and Adrian's been with him the whole while. You played drums on the original stuff and anything else, or just on the drums, or what?
Just on the drums and some tambourines and some little cowbell.
Stuff you hit.
Cowbell on some of the songs.
Stuff you hit. Okay, I was just
Yeah.
curious. We didn't have that discussion before. I was just curious because that's a talented dude back there. I bet you put any instrument in his hands, he's got it. You know.
No, guitar. Guitar is terrible. I have fat fingers. I can't do guitar. I can't do bass. I can name you a bunch of instruments I cannot play. So yeah.
But
And
the
you,
glad you
drums
guys
is
enjoy it.
definitely one that you excel at for sure.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I
You have any
appreciate the
kind
kind
of formal training, or when did you get into drums?
Yes, I got into drums. I'm gonna say between the ages of 9 and 10, maybe 11. I don't remember. It's a blur. I was professionally taught the entire time.
Awesome.
And just learned how to do chops.
It definitely
summer.
reflects for sure. Like you can tell when you're in here. I mean,
you.
just like I said, everybody here has great chemistry, and you definitely fit right in. I mean, you guys just gel. It's amazing. Absolutely.
very cool indeed. Yes, indeed. So that's Adrian back there. He's the engine behind this thing. And we'll get back here a little later and meet Jason, talk a little more with some of the band. But we're going to get right back into some music. And that last tune was called Bed of Lies. This next one is called Visionary. This is Silenmara from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, coming to you live and direct from newrockradio.us at Radio House Studios, New Orleans, Louisiana.
We're doing
Silenmara, that was awesome, guys. That was Visionary by Silenmara. Here they're going to hit you with another one, guys. As soon as y'all can catch your breath, we're ready for another one. Red, what did I tell you about these guys, right?
What do you mean? I'm the one who told you about these guys.
There might have been some discussion. Anyhow, this is Silenmara from Florida. We love you guys, man. This is awesome. And what a great group of guys. It was great to meet you. Great to have you here. Let's get some more. You can catch them live tonight. By the way, someone named Christine on the comments said you guys were bad AF last night is what it says. But I don't know if she's talking about the show or if y'all did some other stuff afterwards, but no, she's talking about the show. These are good guys, and they're cool rockers. Thank you, Christine, for tuning in, by the way.
Krista said, not sure which I like more, Reggie's vocals or his dance moves. I noticed some of you guys actually are kind of throwing like some bachata in there, like, yeah.
Yes,
and
indeed.
I was like, what?
If I had moves like that, I'd be famous. All right, so here they are, guys. This is Silenmara from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. They are about to hit you with another one called Hyde, 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 from Radio House, New Orleans, Louisiana.
From the light of destruction, just on the storm. Make a place of separate and confusion, release the storm of sin. Your fantasy, you'll be ignored in the recurring scene. It's like you're dreaming again. There's no one else besides the storm of fire to control. I don't care what the ending of me. Death again and die. That's no bleeding. Then you lifted with death. Blind. The brain don't leave me in a state of pain. Got the techniques of the narrative. I'm saying you of this pain. This one can put us to bed. Your life just a reason till you're dead. Get nothing inside of your thinking. When the time for the still blind. Get nothing inside of your thinking. There's no life. This is the way that we bow to the crowd after seeing it all fade away. the words again. Inside emotion from the mind. It's raining down on me. You
Yes, indeed. That was Hyde, as in Jekyll and Hyde. That was an awesome tune. I love that one. Great job on that, guys. Great job. That was excellent indeed. All right, so up after that one, we got another tune before we go into a break. If the last one was called Hyde, what do you think the next one's called, Red?
I'm assuming it's Jackal, yeah?
Jekyll, that's right. I mean, went one without the other, right? So we're going to have Jekyll coming up. Guys, y'all are just fantastic. It is a pleasure to host you here. For those of you who are just joining us, you are at Radio House Studios in New Orleans, Louisiana, brought to you by newrockradio.us. We are here with Silenmara coming through town on their Going North to Go South tour. They are playing tonight at the Marsh Room with our friends Rob and Jay Roop over there serving the best burgers in the city. And these guys are going to be on stage around 10:30. If you're anywhere in the area, we encourage you to get there and check that out. These guys are kicking ass up in here. That last tune was Hyde. This next one is Jekyll. This is Silenmara from the Radio House. Yes, indeed. That was Jekyll. This is Silenmara. I am here with Red. We're at the Radio House in New Orleans, Louisiana on newrockradio.us. This is awesome, guys. It's great to have you here. If you haven't been watching the whole while, you've missed meeting the rest of the band, but you can tune back into it at some later point. But if you have been here, the one person you haven't met is Jason over here on my right and your right as you're facing him. And here he comes up to the microphone. And I'm looking forward to talking to Jason. He is the original member, or at least one of the two original members of this band.
One and two.
And tell me, I guess, let's talk sponsors, man. Let's talk guitars and who's keeping you out there and who's got your wind in your sails. Hit us up.
We got a bunch of people that heavily support us, man. But first of all, we got Kiesel Guitars. We play these guitars exclusively. We've got KSR amplification as well. They provide us with these killer cabinets and tube amps as well. But we bring these Kempers out just for simplicity. We've also got Stringjoy. They give us the best strings in the world. They're from Nashville, Tennessee. And we got Tsunami cables. We got these killer cables that keep us rolling when things like wireless is crap.
What are the strings called again?
Stringjoy. They're out of
Stringjoy,
Nashville,
like Footjoy, Stringjoy.
yeah.
Okay. All right, excellent. Well, it's a good-looking rig, man, and you were rocking it over there. When we hit you with the solo light, I think it's right on you. When we go back to the video, I think you'll see Jason when you're doing your solos. I mean, they come out good on the video.
Awesome.
Red?
You guys got any tour dates?
Believe it or not, today's our last day of this tour. We're playing here, and then we're playing at the Marsh Room tonight, and then we're going to drive a nice 12 to 14 hours back to Miami tonight.
You're doing it actually tonight after the show
right.
in the wee hours in the morning so they could get Boris home for his very first Father's Day. That's cool.
That's right.
That's commitment to the team right there. I love it.
That's right.
So this tonight is the last night you can see Silenmara on their Going North to Go South tour. That'll be tonight at the Marsh Room, right over there by Cadillac and Metairie. Go check it out. That is a cool spot. This is a cool band. These are some cool guys. I'm glad we had the chance to meet. I'm going to steal one of Red's questions here. She was going to ask about the new music that you have. You guys keep putting out singles, I guess, and the last one is the one that we kind of promoted with this, which was back in November. When can we feel the next one coming from you?
It's in the works. We got a bunch of songs we're working on right now. They're kind of like all in demo phase except for one.
Get into that mic real good there,
Okay.
Jason.
We got a bunch of songs that are coming out. We're working on a stop motion video for a song right now. It's called Coward. We just haven't released it yet because stop motion takes a long time to get done. That's actually getting done by a family member of Boris down in South America. So we're excited to see that. We've got maybe, I want to say 3 or 4 more songs that are in demo phases. One of them, we just need Reggie to get in the vocal booth, and that one's done, basically. And, yeah, we write music almost every rehearsal, so you'll definitely hear something new from us this year for sure. No doubt about it.
And have you top 50 singles already? Have you top 50?
We have more than 50 songs.
You actually even have more than 50. Okay.
I believe so, yeah. A lot
Yeah,
of
these
this
guys
stuff-
have a bunch of tunes, a bunch of cool stuff, and they really rock. And then if you've been watching, I'm sure you have, you see these guys, they got so much energy, they're dancing around. This is really a cool show that you guys have.
Thank you.
And you come highly recommended by a good friend of mine who was in on the chat. We'll probably get some more stuff on chat here next. It looks like Red's ready to ask you something, however.
Shoot.
She's not. She was maybe talking chat.
Actually, I was gonna ask, where can people follow you guys, and where can we find y'all's like merch and things like that?
Anywhere. We're on every single major platform. We're on Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, IG.
OnlyFans.
It's only dads.
Only
Yeah.
I love that.
We're a little bit
yeah.
older now, so we got to get into that DILF category.
You're all
you know?
DILF status, yeah.
Yeah.
Dilf.
Well, you will be. soon.
Everybody but Marcus.
But yeah, we're Silenmara. Thank you guys for having us. We really appreciate your time.
Absolutely. We appreciate you guys for coming out. Oh my gosh. Y'all are amazing, super talented guys. I mean, you guys really bring like a show, and we usually call this the band rehearsal podcast, but I mean, this was more than a rehearsal for me, so.
Awesome.
Okay, and so I see who Christine is, by the way. She said she was at the show. She actually worked there and loves the dance moves from you guys as well. So thank you for staying tuned with us, Christina. You are cool. I love everybody over there at Twisted Line. We'll be back there to see you before you know it. And we had another comment here.
Krista mentioned you guys' music videos being super solid, too. And honestly, that's what made me want to recommend you guys even more. Modern Mimes had already recommended you guys highly. But I mean, I watched you guys' music videos, and they're so professionally produced. Do you guys do that yourselves, or do you guys have somebody for that?
We used to do a lot of DIY videos, as you can see with the older visionary stuff. But all the stuff that we've released in the past, I guess, since 2020 has all been professionally done. We've worked with Joey Durango. We've worked with Frank at Revolt Multimedia as well. But we kind of decided to just let the pros take over the video, and you can see it shows now. So,
Red said, Steve, come check out these videos, and they were very, very impressive. And
Thank
so very well done, and I would have to agree with you. Once you put it in the hands of whoever you said it to, they did a fine job. Nicely done.
I agree.
And can I say that usually there's like this kind of curtain, this kind of distortion between like the music videos that you'll see and then watching the people live. Of course, you know, you're not going to sound as good out front as you guys do not have that at all. Oh my gosh, you
Right,
guys sound
it's smooth,
just like
very
the
well done.
recording. Amazing. Your vocals, Reggie. I mean, you guys on guitar, like the bass, the drums. I mean, it's all just so powerful, and it hits just like listening to it on a speaker system at the house. It's insane.
I feel like we're about to get a golden ticket to go to California or something.
And here it is, the grand prize.
A free buffet at Golden
Thank you so
Corral.
much.
Yeah.
we probably couldn't. Never
I
mind, I'm not
I
gonna
wish
crack
I
that
had the
joke.
ability to, like, you know, just like sign people or something. I would. You guys are probably in my top 2 so far of the shows I've done. I love you guys and Modern Mimes the most so far. Don't
Yeah.
tell the other bands I
Florida
said
boys
that.
and girls.
You guys totally kick ass. So anyhow, you just met Jason. He is an original member of Silenmara from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. To his right, as you're looking at him, who's coming behind him here, is Reggie on lead vocals. Moving to the left here with the bass in his hand is Boris. To the far left over here with the 8-string guitar, lead guitarist and rhythm guitarist extreme Marcus. And in the back, driving the whole thing but not getting a whole lot of fanfare is Adrian. You are a great group of guys. Y'all sound awesome together. You can hear them and see them and be a part of the show tonight at Marshroom in Metairie. And everybody who was at the Twist of Lime last night knows that these guys are awesome. It's probably worth going to another part of town there and catching these guys a second time in a row. So with that, we're going to let them get right back to some rock and roll. This next one is called Quantum. This was the last single, guys. Was this one?
Yeah, Quantum Mechanics is the last one I didn't put Mechanics on our set list, but yeah, it's Quantum Mechanics, and it was our last video that we just put out.
Quantum Mechanics. This is the last single that Silenmara did in November of last year, and here they are giving it to you live and direct at the Radio House on newrockradio.us.
Thanks again.
Thank you.
Standing on the sun, to free my mind to cry. My never let it just golden sun. I am the time to cry, and this guarantee to make it so accurate. You tell me not to be as a movement. You gonna take it a blast for me. You created it in a soliloquy. You're a thousand Marie. Run. Don't wanna feel like I'm taking you. You're a thousand Marie. Run. You're the one who the things will whisper. Bring yourself from me. You are done inside a cell for the devil. Your counterfeit emotion. I am dry.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Silenmara. That was quantum mechanics is what it was. Only quantum is listed on it here, Reggie. We probably should have got that straight, but I know what you meant. Quantum mechanics.
Yes,
that is the latest single from Silenmara.
That is correct.
It's less than a year old, and these guys have more new music coming. You can find them, Silenmara, which is spelled S-I-L-E-N as in Nancy, M as in Mary, A-R-A. Silenmara out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. You guys have about 4,400 followers, I noticed, on your Facebook page. You could recognize it that way. And they got access to merch, access to show dates, access to new music, all that just right off of Facebook. And they do all these other varieties of social media run by our guy on the 5-string bass, Boris. And if you have any complaints, you can send it to him. But not tomorrow because it's his first Father's Day. Congratulations on that. Got a little son named Luca at home. He'll be seeing him in about, 20 hours-ish or so. But we'll get him there. All right, well, this is them. We're going to let them get right back to it. This next tune is called Chakra.
We hope you all are enjoying this.
Beyond the segregation, yes, move the truth. Beyond your motivation, yes, move the truth. Beyond the segregation, yes, move the truth. Beyond the segregation, yes, move the truth. Beyond the segregation, yes, move the truth.
Yes, indeed. That's Chakra by Silenmara. That is my favorite song, by the way, and my favorite video. That video was very cool. So that song is called Chakra. It's Chakra.
Yes, sir.
And it's found on YouTube and anywhere you can find music under that title, Chakra. It's got Reggie on the lead vocals, and the video centers around him for most of it, I want to say. And I guess until you show the whole band. Anyhow, the whole thing jams. You'll love it. Check it out. Video, Chakra, Silenmara, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. They're coming to you live and direct from the from the Radio House Studios. And they're going to have one more song for us before we call it for the podcast. And before we get to that last song, is there anything special you guys wanted to put out there before we jam one more and close this up?
Yeah, I do, if you guys don't mind.
Yeah, go at it, man. Get right in the microphone. Oh, that's Reggie. Yeah, he knows the mic.
We're very fortunate to have a platform to actually speak about things that we care about, things that we actually like to get our music to influence other people to do better in their lives. Our lyrics are structured around transcendency and our mental health, and knowing that we're not alone. When you feel alone, when you're depressed, when you're angry, there's ways of finding these routes to a better life, to a better person. And if we choose to have this platform to let people know that they're not alone, this is the main point of where we're at. That's all we have to say for you guys.
That's right. So those we want to remind, I guess, everybody out there. There's people right next to you. You would have no reason to believe that they're having emotional trouble and whatever else. So I guess what you're saying there, Reggie, is if you're given a platform like this, we should say, hey, reach out to the people around you. You know, look up on your buddies and check in on your buddies, and it makes a world of difference. Ex-veteran, veterans are specifically in that category, and police officers, blue line and red line guys, and families of those people. Everything might look normal, but they sure could use somebody reaching out to them and saying, hey.
Absolutely. Because our family is everything for us. And I feel that we have to treat each other a little respectfully, as if they were our family members. Because sometimes you don't have to like your family member, but you treat them with respect. And if we had that same concept wherever we go, then I think we're in the right direction.
Yes, indeed. Hell yes, I would have to say. Well stated and well done, and that's a cool sentiment. I like that a lot. I don't feel the same way about that bastard that stole your car, but right.
He probably needed it, man, to feed his family.
He
but
probably needed it. You know what? That's the way Reggie's going to look at it too. I love you guys, man. You guys are all right. Sure enough, he came and stole that car. That rotten bastard needed it more than you did.
Hey, man.
Just gave me like a
part
whole
of giving, right?
church moment for a second
right?
there.
I
We
had
had
a
like
tear
the
in my
music
eye over
going,
here.
and I was like, man, that was inspirational. I kind of needed that today. Thank you.
Well, so with that, we're going to let them crank it up one more time. My thanks to all of you guys and all of you listeners out there and viewers on today's program. We would like to remind you that what keeps the lights on around here are the listeners on the radio station. The new app is about to happen. I mean, we've been working so hard to get this thing done. When the app happens, that's when it's going to be just awesome. It's already kind of awesome over here, but when that happens, we're going to be lit and ready to go. That's going to be any day now. And so thank you to all of those who've just been sticking out, going to our webpage and listening to our station. We're about to make it 1,000 times easier with all kind of cool features and stuff. Give us about 30 days, I think we'll probably get it done. I hate to put a number out there so that I'm not wrong. But anyhow, this is Silenmara from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. They've got one more show tonight at the Marsh Room, and then they're headed directly back home to Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I'm thrilled that you guys have made the decision to stop here and hang out with us and jam out with us. We started
We're
a
honored
little
to be
late.
here. We're honored to be here, and thank you for having us as well.
It's definitely our pleasure. If you guys ever come this way again, swing by, fellas. You know where we are.
Let your
So,
friends know. Tune into newrockradio.us.
Always, and yeah, you can hear newrockradio.us, New Orleans, Louisiana, anywhere in the world. So check it out, put it on your favorites. When the app comes out, that's going to be a no-brainer. We are going to go through the roof when that happens. So anyhow, we've got one more here from Silenmara out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. This tune is called "I the Specimen." This is Silenmara.
All y'all out there, bang your fucking head. Yes, indeed. I the Specimen by Silenmara. This is them out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. They are here in New Orleans on the last show of their tour tonight in Metairie. The name of the tour is Go North to Go South. Go North to Go South, because they did, in fact, have to travel north to get here, even though we are in the South. Man, I choked all over that, didn't I, Red? Go North to You Go did South fantastic.
tour ends tonight. At the Marsh Room in Metairie, over there by Cadillac and Metairie. If you're anywhere in the New Orleans area, you want to get there and check that out. So we'd like to say thank you to Silenmara. Thank you to Modern Mimes out there for introducing us to these guys.
Yeah, Modern Vibes for the
Modern
win.
Mimes for the
Yeah,
win
yeah.
on tour. Thanks to Kiesel Guitars. String Joy, Slick Joy,
Yep,
String
String
Joy
Joy
is what it was
and
called.
Tsunami Cables, yep.
And Tsunami Cables for helping bring this all along. The most important person we'd like to thank is you, the radio listener. Those of you listening to us on newrockradio.us, we love you the very most. Thank you very much to the legend, Soundman, who is at the stick out there in the control room. The things that he's put together here are nothing short of spectacular. Thank you to the lovely and talented Red, lead singer for Sour Candy Band. She encourages you, and so do I, to go follow them on Facebook, Sour Candy Band. We want you to follow Silenmara. That's spelled one more time, S-I-L-E-N as in Nancy, M as in Mary, A-R-A, Silenmara. Check those guys out on Facebook and all the social media platforms. You will love them as much as we do. The first video you want to watch is one called Chakra, C-H-A-K-R-A. Check that out. It is awesome. We saw it here live tonight. Today. It seems like tonight, doesn't it? It's today. Red, did you have any parting comments that you'd like to send out there?
Happy early Father's Day to all the dads, all the DILFs in the band, and happy non-Father's Day to the non-DILF in the band. Yeah. Happy just another Sunday, you know.
Right, there
Future
we go.
DILF. Oh, yeah.
There we go. Excellent. All right, so thank you, everybody. Thank you, listeners and viewers. Thank you to Leslie and to Jenny behind the scenes. And thank you to Adam behind the scenes. We love all of you. You guys have a good day. Head out to Metairie tonight. Check them out, Silenmara. You guys take care. Thank you very much.